Chicago Bulls fans, we have breaking news. Yes, the Chicago Bulls and Nikola Vucevic have agreed to sign a contract extension. You already know I'm going to talk about it, but you got to hear the music first. Cognac. Gang. Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. Cognac Boy Bobby holding it down on another episode of Shy Bulls podcast for me and my co-host C-Dub. If you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Well, it has been reported and inserted out there by the Chicago Bulls social media that the team and Nikola Vucevic has agreed to a 3-year deal worth $20 million per season that will equate to $60 million over the course of the next 3 years. I know we came out and we was like, man, what if he does really walk away? What the hell is taking so long? But now the dust has settled. Vooch gets his contract, and I'm all happy for it. I'm happy for him, and I think it makes the most sense if we keeping it a buck. Nikola Vucevic as a center is very, very durable, reliable, and you know what he's going to give you every single night. You know he's going to give you damn near a double-double every single night, no matter how you look at it. There's going to be some people out there, and I would agree with him. He's not the best defensively, but what he does bring is top 10 center, in the NBA. It's evident. The evidence is there. He can do things on offense that most centers can't do offensively. He's not terrible at defense, but he is okay. He does have his flaws. He does have his moments, but at the end of the day, Nikola Vucevic is a top 10 center as an overall basketball player, and I think he fits in perfectly with the Chicago Bulls. I know me and Unc, we looked at different options. We looked at players like a Naz Reid. We talked about different trades that went down for it. And honestly, after Naz Reid was off the board, I didn't see too many options. And I honestly wasn't 100% sold that Naz Reid can come in and fill the void. I like all the things what Naz Reid could have brought to the team. But we still know at the end of the day, the better center that the Chicago Bulls could potentially get is right there, right in front of their eyes. And $20 million per year is kind of around the same amount of money that he was making last year, which I think was $18 million per year. So in my mind, it's a team-friendly deal. He's not trying to hog up all the money, and the Bulls still got moves to make. So shout out to Nikola Vucevic. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls. I mean, we've been talking about it the entire offseason. It's very, very likely that we continue to see the main core of DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic head into this season. But free agency is right around the corner, so it's not 100%. But I think there is a strong chance that core returns to the court all together, ready to rock and roll, and see if they can go ahead and put something together that had, a run that's better than what we've seen from them this past 2 seasons. So Vooch is here to stay. Vooch got his contract, and man, it is what it is. Nikola Vucevic released a statement after signing and said that he's excited to continue to play for the Chicago Bulls. He's motivated more than ever to achieve the mutual goal as a team. I want to thank Bulls fans for the constant support. You guys are the best part about playing in Chicago. Hey, Vooch, I respect that because a lot of people like myself, not this past season, but the year before that, I gave you a lot of hell, my guy. But if we looking at everything, we not thinking emotionally, we will see that you definitely are one of the best centers in the league currently playing in the NBA. But just let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment box below. And then I just want to touch on something real quick before we go, which is that the Chicago Bulls have also offered a qualifying tender for Ayo Dosunmu and Kobe White, which gives them an offer and makes them restricted free agents going into free agency this weekend, and I expect those guys to be back as well. I don't expect the front office to let these guys walk for nothing unless there's some astronomical numbers that comes, that a team comes in and try to offer Kobe White or Ayo Dosunmu. But honestly, I don't see that happening, so I expect those guys to return. And y'all go ahead and also comment on that. Let me know how y'all feeling about that. I'll do a deeper dive into that at a later time. But right now, it's all about Nick Vucevic, man, whatever you want to call him. And, man, shout out to him. I want to still see changes come with the Chicago Bulls. We are not content. We are not basing this all on continuity. It's still things to be done. It's still moves to be made. So, hey, let's continue to work. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Hit that comment box below and go ahead and shake that notification bell so every time we drop, you'll be one of the first ones to know. Y'all already know we're going to catch y'all right back here when the next news drop or in the morning for the daily episode. I'm Bobby. This is another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Cognac.